Moshi Miami Gamers, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. Recently, editing has been peaceful and quiet. Among returning to the Children of Echoes, you and Paul discover a crowd gathering around the extraordinary young telepathos. I wonder, what's this about? Oh wow, there's people gathered around there. Dramatic entrance!
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen? Let's go take a look.
I heard echoes in the background from that.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
A new character?
Right. We'd never normally send such a young Tapetlasaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Katina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon! A long time no see! So basically, there's this young Tapetlasaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Aoife's taking a look at him.
His name's Aoife, okay.
Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
And you are...
Ah, you're that cuckoo thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war. But he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Music's so loud.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred Flame? Like the one burning in the stadium? When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in Natlan for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would
Seem,
seem, as it happens.
And he's tall, whoa.
Huh? For real, Uncle Bacall?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natlan knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them. Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
So do we talk to this guy?
What up, my dudes?
Oh my god, it's like Ito right now. Yeah, what produced you, bro? Respect.
Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This is my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
Makes sense why he has feathers on him, though.
Where?
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends.
No introductions? Okay.
The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
You say so many saving lives. That was an amazing competition, too.
Oh, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken. Seriously? Seriously?
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
You got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
You talk for a while longer.
Oh? Looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Oh my god, what the f- Are you the tall one? I'm gonna get suspended again. Oh shit. He really got all the tribal chiefs to show up here saying, my tribal chief of the OTCs.
The last time I was here, I remember seeing him happily rolling around with Io. This is so sudden.
I see the bow tie.
As the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see
What's
every
up,
day.
Paimon?
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloom Flower Trials. It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Simple. The Bloom Flower Trials haven't been held for centuries.
Is there some hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable, but they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloom Flower Trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part.
Like Milani?
I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Milani will be there. There's
Oh,
nothing
yeah,
she
okay.
loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Oh, the animals? I was like, what are they doing here?
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
You understand this at
Must
least?
be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon. Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
More of the let's say behind the type than we, Paimon.
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. Go away, bro. Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the Speaker's Chamber in a bit.
Sure thing. Hey, it's Shinonga to join too.
So far, so good.
At this rate, Milray will be better in no time. Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
I can't! I ought to shut up! Yeah, say the same.
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone.
I'm on.
Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
Okay, Act 1 from our soul and companion. Okay, so it seems like there's a broken trying to also take place. But really? But why does Miller look so anxious? Is it gotten worse? Maybe it does. And everyone I see that's like, why are you okay, little guy? I was trying to talk to you. Wait, try a telepathy? Wait, what do you mean? What am I supposed to do? Wait, this is what I'm holding? Hold on. Where is it? Do I have a tool or something to use that to make a talk? No, it doesn't seem like it though, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to this one then. Anything? No? I'm confused! I'm trying to speak to you, but you're just standing there. Oh wait, I'm stupid. Become a dinosaur. I speak good language, now speak. Everything okay, Millie? Do you want to eat something? Don't I go pick some fruits? Thank you for looking for me, Ryan. I'll be fine. Hello, Millie and Ryan. Oh, who are you? Have you seen one before? Have you come to visit Millie too? Yeah, I just want to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Those nice humans have found a way to kill you. I won't be long before they gather enough ocean silver and skyflame crystal. Hey, and Dale, you'll be on the move soon. Skyflame crystal? Millie? That is exactly what I'm worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous skyflame crystals are. Dangerous? Yes, it is. Those human hearts turn first into enemies. The human must be very careful. Mary struggled to say something else, but he soon fell close once more. Burglary human hides? The chief doesn't mention anything about that before. It could be an unknown whistle because he was using sacred flame crystals. But more importantly, if the chiefs know nothing about this, despite all the knowledge they possess, then what did Billy and Nelly come to her of it? Now, who told you guys the sacred crystals were dangerous? A mysterious creature we met while fighting those big monsters. He was the one who told us. I didn't know how friends were one way around the panic at first, then immediately passed out. Not the disease, not again. We need to find the ocean and scarf flame crystal. But as skillful can look like human hearts and turn friends to enemies. What should I do? What did this creature find out then? I don't know. He often said things we could understand. Apart from us, no other little soul wanted to play with him. And as far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. But I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us many times, and we're very close friends. I really hope Millie recovers soon, but if Scarflame crystals really are that dangerous, I don't think that the way he would want to be saved. Don't worry, I'm here to help. All mountain humans to be careful. In the meantime, you take care of the Millie, okay? Alright? Just make sure he doesn't worry too much and get lost of us. You do that for him? Thank you so much. This is becoming more serious by the minute. With Marika and the 6th chief presence, I'm sure everything will be alright. But still, I better find a chance to talk to Marika about it. Better talk to our icon about this.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches we'll see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
There you are, Natlan.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Aye, Jaiji.
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Do you know anything about sacred scarred flame crystals?
What makes you ask?
We heard rumors that scarred flame crystal can blingle humans' hearts.
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natlan for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
That's very true.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natlan we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaur.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
I have a hunch who could it be. Who could it be outside? I knew it! I knew it!
Traveler, Paimon, so basically...
Yeah?
Hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is I get to go first.
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the Springs?
What? We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long,
hey!
we're creating
His
a new
voice is
set of
back,
rules
but
for
the
them,
voice actor though.
separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
I actually like it. But I don't like my way from Twitter especially.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan,
Why is not there?
your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose
Is
to
it
join.
a choice though?
In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming.
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
She's trying to buy me.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
Like meat?
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a
chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
Yeah, no one wants that.
Of course not.
You little... Ah!
You trying to call it a bitch again?
All-you-can-eat barbecue?
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
To Paimon.
Paimon's not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
This is hard to pick.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
That's it?
Oh, Paimon loves those too. Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
Tree belongs to all of Natlan after all.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough.
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
So, we work with them together then?
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable.
I'm fighting against the pretty woman.
Alright, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
I had to fight Jessica with a gun? I don't want to die from a gunshot. Whoa, why he fun like that? Like he was on a cuss. It's like he's giving birth. What did I pick up by the way? Is that a story quest? No, this is a little bit actually, but the other one. They're both the same man, I take it back. So
many insects have a compulsion to follow the light.
Eureka, I know. Let's go to the first quest. I arrived in this am I finding those guys? Anyways, how is this gonna work? Start competition.
Alright, so this is our base.
Oh my god, the trios.
Rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over our game plan.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, needs only lift to claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
Like before.
You killjoy!
We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
Yeah, Chask with a gun.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
We'll catch them completely off guard.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
Follow Malali. I mean, ooh, all trial characters. I mean, I have Malali already, so right away, let's go. Ride the shot, ride the shot. Bounce up! Don't ever see us coming. Chances go, I see them! I'm gonna snipe them! It's like, oh shit, she's gonna kill us! Oh, look, I'm gonna kick their ass now. Hold on a second. They're like, Malali, you fucked up.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic People of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
Where's Ressa?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready! Alright then, Time for a real showdown.
Aizen, you're gonna die so quickly, so... Yeah, let's do this. Wet them all, Milani. And nuke them. And then... Kanich!
I got him cornered.
And boom boom!
Hey, no flacking. Give this everything you've got. Brace yourself.
And then boom! Yeah, let's go, let's go. Nice, Ether, let's go. Whoa, hold up. I didn't talk to Gap. 22k damage for Ether.
Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won! At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yunkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory.
Yeah! Okay, anyways, now what we can change this part because she's the Church of Echoes.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
Don't worry. Leave this to Turbo Twirly.
Yeah, exactly.
Got this, Kachina.
So this is OLOY next. So we're gonna fight Chaska last. That's what it looks like. Oh, I got this. You guys hold to me.
You're finally here, Gramps.
You still call me that? Okay.
If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
I'll kill him from out of nowhere.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Yeah, quick and dangerous.
Here comes another.
Like this. I kind of show like the other killers fine with some NPCs.
All eyes on you! Here comes the Death Storm!
Is that all you have? Good fight.
Yes. Yeah, we got this.
Sacrifice!
Yeah, boom!
Wait! In vain!
And boom!
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps this time I got going.
You did fine, dude. You did good. Alright.
Alright! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too! Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
I've been wondering what she was.
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
They did mention reinforcements.
Let's save the small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
Yeah, they will acknowledge us. Start swinging. Okay, maybe you shouldn't swing like that. Swinging and flying. Is that even good?
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed. Let's find another way.
Yeah, I know. This little kid. Hey, externally doing good. She's like, hey, man, play some dubstep, Monsieur Eels. Okay, anyways.
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed. Let's find another way.
Wait, seriously? I was trying to go.
Hold up! That's where
Okay, Paimon, we know you don't
way.
really keep repeating, okay? Hold on a sec, what's his new VA name? So, oh, I see. New voice actor, huh? I mean, what's going on at this point?
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. Kanish, you do this. We'll be an animal. Jessica, what up? Dramatic entrance. Ooh.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow.
And I tackle like I'm Bomb Breaker.
But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Yeah!
Watch out! Let's
Let's go, Kachina. What the fuck?
Come on, kids!
Explode. What, everyone? Nuke.
Check this out. Best of luck!
missed. Time. There you go. Get it!
Pretty good.
Hold on.
Come on. Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them.
Okay, got it. One more. You're dead!
Down much. Alright. How about we call it a day?
Yeah! Made a bullet! You're crazy! And then Black has to go, what the hell's with your dragon? So I don't know! Made a bullet!
Does that mean we've won? Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
We wouldn't have taken the base the way we did otherwise.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as green fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals and the masters of the Night Wind on our way back.
Why are so sliced toes at first and Granny's heel?
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny Silone!
Hey, Granny!
Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I don't think so.
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up.
Wait, that's a yes?
Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end. That's awesome!
Even so, I didn't notice anything strange about the sacred flame crystal. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Oh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight.
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Please show up.
Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
Yes, see you tonight. Oh, wait, yeah, that's crazy.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left. Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
You get changed in a familiar spot.
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
A different bikini? Oh, wow.
This is the life. Hear this, Hot Spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the Almighty Dragon Lord.
Okay, this is the first time I see a hall relaxing too.
All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And then can you just push it in and let it get wet?
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Oh, look at them abs, damn boy.
Hey, watch it, how? You're splashing water everywhere.
No, she's asleep.
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Can you say my name at least?
To that to Kachina. I made Sora's crackers. Come have some.
Oh my god,
Okay. I'll be right there.
Kanich, you sirless! Unhand me! Let me go!
I think it was you chose fuck, unhand me. Could've said that.
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. No, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
Actually, yeah, I noticed that too.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now, too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Ooh, that's done pretty quickly. Act 1 being done quickly. So how many events is there, by the way? I already have him! Because I was playing like one of the Natlan characters. So, rescue those... Oh, what? There's actually 3 more to do? Should I keep going? Actually, why not? Katrina! Are you here, woman?
I still touch grass!
Oh,
Just say that!
over there, okay.
Oh, here you are, Katrina!
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Has something been on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is, except for me. And that got me thinking, am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
This is an important stage in life too, Katrina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
Take your time searching for what it is that you want to do.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
Huh. If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, you're eating this tonight, kind of spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granny C. Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
What, me?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I was worried that the sacred flame crystal might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? When I was worried about Katrina, she was worried about me. I should just be honest with her about her rumor. You tested about the rule that sacred flame crystal can't break human hearts.
A baseless rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Night Wind.
Knowing the truth will put our minds at ease.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Alright, this is Act 2. Medicine, Born of Guilt. Okay, so now let's go. I think I'm supposed to, Oh, she survived somehow! Open the gate! Enigmatic entrance! I've entered.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
Jesus Christ!
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading.
Yeah, Paimon.
If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
Good idea. So, we'll just read them going like... It's like, we should have put Mulan here. Checking.
Buy baddies. The fuck?
A vital events are recorded in the scrolls, like most of frozen history with the power to pull you back into a distant past. I flipped through several of them, but still, nothing about the Bloomflower trial. Yet the stories still contain, they're almost unwinnable. War, peace, alliance, betrayal seems like in a net of 6 or 7 centuries past. Relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and cost is shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
There's still conflicts between the tribes nowadays.
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mauika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
First time I ever heard that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see.
Oh. Okay.
Looking down on us. What?
A curious coincidence indeed.
If Phil was staring at me saying, "How you pull for wrestle yet? No, I'm good."
It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to 2 things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved the scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe something happened that was too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Despite comparing to the rest of the scroll, now you found a fellow reference to Bloomflower trial.
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Butota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, the mysterious clue that Ben mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. I feel like a certain Kososaur might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, it might not be the best thing to happen to the whole Saurian mystery. Get out to give Koga credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
Yeah, see you, Granny. We had to be back here actually because so now I gotta turn to an animal. Now, get to about that mysterious courser you mentioned, right? Huh? You want to ask friends with him too? Yep, that's right. Where could I find him? Tracking him down these attacks because he's always up on his own. On second, he'll pop in front of us, then vanish to the day and the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time, he took us to an absolute beautiful place with a really tall stone gate. And there were so many other courses there. We weren't easy to trust with the other soldiers there, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. What goes with the strong gate? Sounds like it might be near the Flowerfeather clan. Let's go check it out. What does it look like? How would I recognize it? You know this spot. If you see one that looks like one and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty? What the fuck? Yep, light and floaty. You know who doesn't see him. This might be one description I am coming with. It's very, but you have to do it for now. Oh, and if you see him, could you say hi for me? We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by see us, but there were so many people around he's like, sure, Jing, leave it to me. Vanessa! I was wondering where she was. Wait, hold on. Can I go back and see her real quick? Yes, I could! Hey, you too. Hey, cat lady.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Why?
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
Is Vanessa doing that? Why?
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Anyways, actually, hold up. Can I turn to Anna real quick, see what they're saying? What if I turn to Anna to see what they're saying, actually? No, I'm meant to come out. I'm meant to come out. No, come out. Come out. There you go.
Feeling hungry?
Never mind, I'm going. They could be here somewhere. Oh, what are they doing here?
So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
They're trying to prank me?
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
Mualani, Kinich, what are you doing here?
Hi, jump scare.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you. You nearly scared the life out of me. Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur. Rare and elusive?
You give a quick rundown on a situation.
In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty.
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently, we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flowerfeather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Let's still together, like the lovers.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kinich will tell you, I am a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome! Thanks, everyone! Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Yeah, or forever. So, living around. So, like that one? No, they're not floaty at all. It's just still looking at the food for some reason. The food just now was kind of sour. This monster is super sweet! Oh, Manimal! Greetings, fellow saurians. Hello there, how can we help? I was just wondering, have you ever met a courses around here who we describe as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Eh? Our light and floaty isn't Charles. This course seems to have faces understood who I meant. He said that show around here, but he always sticks around. About trying not to be seen. He always protects pushes us on the cliff. He keeps us on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw him follow a hero around a couple of days back. Well, that's not something you see every day. He usually won't go near that way. So that's where they're holding on to him. I forgot if I were you. The kid comes and goes like shadows. Come draw us for some food, Santa. Come try one. Sweet as sweet can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like very fleet. Lady gives up a better way to see them. But could have a little bit lucked. I hope. I'm just an animal going like, yay. So load is up there. I'm gonna climb up because why not? Hey guys, how's it been? Whoa, dramatic entrance.
Anything on your end, Kinich?
Oh my god, those two are dramatic entrance.
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
Is it Aoife's pet?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Of course. Like, fuck, man.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I think we'll head back to the best of the night wind.
Alright, I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if we get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck.
Okay then, see you later. And thanks for your help.
Okay, so back to Granny. Oh, Granny! Oh, hey. Is she okay?
Let me think.
Kachina, see Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Don't think it's planned to make an appearance anytime soon.
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Hey, Aoife.
Aoife? What brings you here?
Can each mention you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur? Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
Care to elaborate?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
Bye, Mon. We'll be fine. Unless you want to be hotel here.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep. Dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Oh, yep.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
Come on!
It's okay. I've got this.
Promise me a pussy. It's like, I may be old, but I can see a ghost in.
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
What? What? It's just a ghost. You can see it though.
Wait, surely that's not...
What? He's just like Ihal's grandparents.
My fucking slides don't fucking work.
No one knows Sonic as light and floaty. He really is instantly recognizable, not like any clothes I've ever seen. There must be a military mysterious friend, then the others spreading the rumor about skeleton crystal burglary human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
Damn, he sounds just like Ito. It's so funny.
He ran off.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
He's like, no, hey, bro, look at that bitch.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Yeah, if all the locals are spirit will lead you much further away than you expected. Why are we here? With Muka's ass on the screen. In many ways.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
I'm sweaty. Oh, fuck. Is something being buried here?
Why have you brought us here?
So, is there something buried here, or what?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
You want us to dig it up?
So yes, as suddenly you unearthed an old withered box.
These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for.
Oh god, they're all looking at me now, saying, Professor! Nah, I'm good still. Anyways, are we eating together, I'm guessing?
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
Say, yeah, brofist.
But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold Bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something...
Enhance a warrior's strength?
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just... please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
Thank you. And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low? Ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing?
You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a Sixorian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go.
Just ran off?
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs, and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
Someone's trying to join me.
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need. He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
What that hurts, bro? You serious?
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Nampol! Where are you going?
Antu! Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me! Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings, until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze.
No, he's a ghost, he's dead.
I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it.
What?
What are you? You little vulture!
Just tackle him down to grab it.
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest.
Damn, that's
Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Aww, he was really happiness, but then it broke out.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Kukusaur spirit was once his saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else. He senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey! Where's that little Kukusaur gone?
Look! Over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories.
I'll go ahead with him for a bit.
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too.
And plus you get the vision too.
I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Yeah, no way it looks familiar too, but the way it looks. I could barely breathe it because it spills too quickly. And I'm just gonna go fast, saying, Jamaican entrance! Hello! It's like, yo, aren't you the blonde guy from just now? Wait, is your real name phone? You can't tell yourself to a human? That's amazing! Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to humans, but they don't like me. Do you still know what happened back then? Oh, bits and pieces. I may have been in a lot of pain. I don't help one of my good friends, Natlan. Otherwise, the pain stopped, and my body felt so light. But I couldn't find many more. I heard and such, hide and such. I stretched well, and my body kept getting colder and colder. That like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice, cozy cave where I hung up and slept for ages. When I woke up again, the world seems completely different. A cave? Yeah. And that's where we're all strange pattern on the walls. Some of them even look a bit like me. Could this mean the water from the essay source? That's the closest place to the night killer. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating them. When I came out of the cave, I saw that those evils still had returned. So I want to help. That's how I met Mito in Norway. The divas had been running in circles. Once I showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance to catch them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and then I really heard the sound of Napoleon's voice calling out for me to come to him. The monster disappeared. This must have been after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley line has been restored, so at this point he could return to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but the man came down with the same illness I had, and I was so worried for him. Napoleon said the Sky Flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil as fuck. As soon as we got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into the most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they've been all bewitched. So you think it's all the cause of the Sacred Flame crystal? What else could it have been? They were all such good friends before, and they all care about me too. It's all about those evil crystals. I wish I could cast even last on the volcano, but we need them to kill Million. What should we do? We should have no clue at the school. Until it misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of Sacred Flame's crystal to bewitch humans' heart, but rather humans' greed and scheming. But what can we do now for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make the difference? What's wrong, big bro? You seem a bit down. I'm okay. Let's head back to where the others are. As his eyes are full of self-concern, I don't know what to tell them. The time has changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. Yeah, so I'm an animal. Anyways, hey guys, we should tell you everything. Dramatic entrance. Choice evening. Oh, whoa!
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I got a solution. I turn into a Pokemon.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Never mind what you're trying to do.
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Slice it now.
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
The group has a quick strategy huddle.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah, not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Good. Finally the event is done. Usually I would do the last one for one recording, but I'm actually going to save for the next episode to finish it up. Alright, I'm going to there. Like, subscribe, I'll see you later. Sayonara.